Okay.
Get in front of me, because you guys are gonna do the lighting, okay? I'm gonna bring the light from here, okay? We say we're gonna light this in the Mama Lona. Is it be okay if I ask you to do the Kiswahili?
You want me to come over there?
That's up to you, young lady. Okie dokie. You two come on in, y'all. When I hand you this, the two of y'all will hold this. Yeah, with your right hand. That's your right hand.
That's all right.
Okay, and then y'all would light with that. Y'all light this, and you would say, Mama Lona's gonna say first, would like this telling in the name of Umoja and Kiswahili, and then you guys are gonna say it in the British tongue, American tongue. Okay. What we're doing is we're transferring the light from this to that. Okay?
Good.
All right. Let me know when we're ready. I have permission from the elders to continue. Oh, can he come over?
We can go together.
Okay, well, come on. The more the merrier.
Oh, you have to help me, okay? We do together. No,
Yeah, come on in
He
closer.
wants a kid like that.
Yeah, he can come right up in here. Okay, watch yourself. And we're gonna put your hand, this right hand, on that with them, okay? All right, we're almost ready to begin here. I'm smudging the light here, I'm transferring the energy from the light that's at the house to this light which we carry, and now we're going to turn it back into the flame, hopefully, and put it on here and then put it there. Before we do this, we're going to name the candle on the day, and Mama Alona, would you be, and Mama Margarita, we have your permission because you're the elder. Yeah, you have your permission. Okay, Mama Alona, we would say we're naming this candle.
Tunawasha Mchuma Umoja.
Say it again, please.
Tunawasha Mchuma Umoja.
And then we're gonna light this here, and we're gonna light this in the name of Umoja. Okay, you guys, say it.
We're going to light this in the name of Umoja.
Okay, instead of blowing it out, we'll whisk it out. And this smoke here is valuable. So this smoke we'll put back to here and there and to the unity cup. Now we're going to talk about this for a second. Y'all can we can either stay here or take a seat. We haven't completely dressed the table yet. We're in the process. Oh, thank you very much for doing that. Let's have you. Can you see that? There you go. Can you see him?
Huh?
Can you see him?
No, not yet.
Can you see him?
Yeah, I can see him. I can see him.
Okay, he did that too. All right. Thank you. Okay, you can go back with Mama and take him over. Right. Okay. The drum call and conch shell would go. And
You about to do it?
yes, I'm about to do that. But I don't know if you got the sound there.
Well, yeah. Well, it should be cool. And if they can't, all they got to see the actions. You want me to get this chair that's a little bit higher so that you can be sit comfortably?
No, I'm sitting on the edge of this.
All right, hold on. You got to come over a little bit.
I'll come behind this.
Oh, snap. You got the incense going. We can't have the incense going.
Can't have incense.
Oh.
That's what I just asked.
It'll set off the thing, huh?
Yeah, I asked
The
it
smoke.
set off.
Smoke set off the.
I forgot.
Should I take it outside and just put it down the ground?
It's done now.
It's done now. Put it out. I forgot to get used to these non-outside rules. Oh wow, that was good.
You want a djembe or you want the?
No, this is fine. This is fine.
Oh, all right.
And First of all, welcome. Thank you. Normally we're outside. Please imagine that we're at the swinging bridge. The swinging bridge is real crucial. It's on Nelson Road. This is where the um, Dunbar Center was. One of the things that we done at the Dunbar Center is we were very instrumental in um, um, studying African culture and African understanding. So if you want to, you can come up here and sit so we can see you. Yeah, we won't be that long. We got the candle lit.
You talking about you too? Why you pointing at him like he's the little guy?
Yeah. So if I can get y'all to sit right here, so it's like I'm talking to you, because I don't know if they can see you or not. Oh, that's excellent. You want to sit over there? Okay, right. Now, somebody tell me why we use we've been using this since, oh gosh, early 60s. Why we use the conch shell. The conch shell represents the water. Jill, come on and join us here, okay? And the water is the one thing, no matter what, that connects us. The water also is one of the symbols of Umoja, where we take a look at unity or coming together. The symbol of the black candle represents coming together. There are 5 fundamental activities of Kwanzaa. The first one was the gathering, the ingathering, where we're coming together. And what we do in Tawi and Bonnie and other rights of passage organizations is we have the call from the conch shell that tells the drummers it's time to get ready for to make the call to come. Once that's done, the drummers start to play, and they come in from the 4 corners. You wanna hold that up? Hold that up for me.
Hold it up, hold the drum up.
Yeah. All right, okay, you got it? Come on in here, Cleve. And when we all get together, we have a song sometime that we sing. We are African people.
African people.
We
We
are, I'll see you African people.
African
Come on, kid, put your hands together. Come on, clap it. We, come on. African people. Break it. Oh, there. So that as the drummers are coming in, they also bring the banderas, the flags, and the consciousness, and the elders. The elders come in preceding the nation builders and the warriors and the Watotos, the children from Tawi or from the original family. These are families that come together. This is the end gathering. And once we get together in the same place that has been called, then we begin to celebrate or talk. One of the things that we take a look at is the first would be the recognition of our understanding of the relationship between who we are in nature and that which is all around us. And in that particular case, we use the song, and in some places, uh, mostly all cases, the water again with libation. And the libation is done in several ways. But one of the understandings is the libation is just like Umoja and just like the light. If it's not in here, you can't manifest it or bring it outside of you. So the libation is a connection between us and those who went before us, or which what we would call our ancestors, okay? That case right there, when you see me carrying that case today, later today, and all today, that's who that represents, okay? And when we pour libation and we call their names and we give them reverence and respect. We just ask them to come and join us. Now that's in our family. Now, normally when we pour libation, you would see what here? What would you see on the table? Don't everybody speak at once.
A plant.
Oh, yes, a plant. And all throughout the continent, it's done several ways. At one point, we used to pour libation and drink. Another way they drink it and breathe it to the air. There's another way. The other question is it necessary to have a plant? Well, it helps, but it's not necessarily necessary because you're pointing to the ground, to the earth, or you're making that cycle of the variation. Sometimes we don't even have the Kikombe Cha Umoja, the unity cup. And what we would then use is the original cup, which are hands, and we'll dip the water that way or pour the water in and do it that way. The question I have is what if you're somewhere during this time of the year, the 26, 27, 28, 29, 30, 31, and 1 in January the 1st, and there is no water, but you have a cup. Can you imagine that there's water in this cup?
Yes.
Yes. And so, because the whole understanding, even if there's water in the cup, and you don't have the imani, the green candle way over there in the corner, you don't have the faith or the understanding of what it represents, it's meaningless anyway. So the understanding of what it is and what it's doing. But for the sake of what we have here, we will put water in this cup. Okay? So could might go over there and give me some water. And it has to be cold water because that represents, we'll get into that later on, but not now. The cold, what's the difference between hot water and cold water? Because that sink right there is running, right? And there's the bathroom
It
there.
only runs with hot water.
Oh, okay. Just a little bit. Yeah, that's good. That's good. Okay. Now, in this particular case, what we'll do is we'll pass the cup to each of y'all, and each of y'all will take and push the cup here. That would mean that we're connecting with each other. Now, I would get up and do it, but I think I'm not supposed to walk without the walker. So could I ask you to take this with your right hand, go around and place it, if it's okay, ask the person first, it's okay to place it right here, okay, on their head, and then we'll bring it back here and pour libation, okay? You want to do that?
Yeah.
Okay, well, you can get me first. Stand up.
Is it okay for me?
Oh, yes, yes. That's good.
Is it okay
Well, oh, watch your
for me-
shoelaces.
Is it okay for me to do it? Is it okay for me to do it? Okay. Is it okay for me to
If
do
you
it?
don't get that from that, you hit.
Here comes, oh, here comes. Where's
Is
the
it okay
seat?
for me to do it?
Where's she go?
No, I'm sure.
You do it to yourself, so
Right, you gotta do it to you.
Oh, yes, she got herself. All right. And now, what I'll do is I'm going to pour libation. For in this particular case, we normally ask everybody to stand. So could you stand for a second? Elders don't have to stand. The rest of y'all, please stand.
Please.
And this is, in this particular case, instead of the water going to, can you see? Y'all can come around. Instead of water going to the plant, we're putting the water into the conch shell. And the conch shell represents the ocean. So we're putting it back into the ocean, back with the rest of the ocean. And I'm just gonna pour two things, the creator and the creation. And y'all would say Ashe. And I'm gonna pray to Umoja. And we say Ashe. And then we're gonna call a couple of names of ancestors that we want to join us, okay? So first we want to pour to the creator and the creation, and we say,
Ashe. Ashe.
and then we want to pour for Umoja, which is our unity, and we want to say,
Ashe.
and now that those are here, we want to pour for the names that we want to invite into the room. Those names that we call now and those names that we don't call, all are the same because they're in our memory, okay?
Sure.
And so let's call out some names.
Miles Brown, Miss Amram.
Ashe. Ashe. Oh, wait a minute. I'm out of balance. So could you come and stand next to me? Yeah, come on. Come on. Yeah, okay. Here, you will pour a little in here, just a little thing. Let somebody else go ahead, say some more names. Okay, just a little. I say, whoa, yeah. Yeah. Okay. And we want to pour, because we did the personal ancestors, and we're going to say, because we're moving here now, is we want to pour to the occasion. This is the Ngudu Saba. Ngudu Saba basically comes out of Kawaida. The Kawaida is basically the child of the US organization. But as it came forth, all organizations throughout the United States and the world kind of adopted it. And we best want to pour for the blessing and understanding of the Tawi family village. And we have their presiding elder here, Mama Lona. So we want to pour, not that she's not here, but thank you. And we say,
Ashe.
and my eldest elder, Mama Margarita, and we say,
Ashe.
and it's just so coincidence that none of the elder males are here except me. And we want to say,
Ashe.
and we always want to pour for the children right here. And we have one representative there. And, well, we don't say that you're a child. We say that you're on your way to being a middle child or something like that. But we want to pour for the children and represented by the corn. And we say,
Ashe.
all right. And if that's it done, and we want to pour for the four directions with north, east, south, and west. And we say,
Ashe.
thank you. And we'll put this down. Okay. Lift that up right there. All right. Thank you. Now, let's talk about Umoja for a short time. Yeah. You can take a seat, please. I really appreciate y'all helping with this because, like, my fruit's not here. I got that. It's somewhere in one of these bags. We still haven't finished setting the table here. But the most important thing is that it's the candle is lit. I want to explain what that means is here. This light here represents the theme that we're looking at as the theme for the Tawi Family Village is, what's the theme for the Tawi Family Village?
Kuchichangalia.
Huh?
Kuchichangalia.
Okay, that's one of them. But the theme for this year is about the light, if I'm not mistaken. Right? The light of Kwanzaa. And the light of and the Tawi has this connection from the African Center for Study and Worship, also from APDS. But the light of Kwanzaa is represented in our tradition of making a light. And Brother Hatim came back in and caught me because I was getting ready to set all the alarms off because I was getting ready to make another light. And this is the way we made the original light that's back at the house. And it's being kept in a lantern and two other fires. Our understanding on that is if you do the work, that work is represented by the flame that you light Umoja with. And then from Umoja, you would light the other candles, Kuji Chakali, Ujima, Ujaman, Nia, Kuumba, and Imani. So let's talk about Umoja for a few seconds and what does that mean? We know that the structure for Umoja, the way it's read, it says one thing. I don't know, can you read that? What does that say? What does that say?
To strive for and maintain unity.
Well, lift your head up. Go ahead. Yeah, say it louder.
To strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race.
I don't know. We can hear you. Can you read that? Yeah, let's see if you can read that.
To strive for and maintain unity in the family, community, nation, and race.
Okay, so that's what it says. Okay, the question is that we would take a look at is how would you interpret unity in our community? Because mainly this is based on African-centered, colored, our community and how we are getting along, how we are proceeding stuff. That's why Umoja says you come together and that unity develops Kuti Chagalia, that self-determination, and in that Ujima, that collective work and responsibility. And that red one down there is talking about the money. So how do we, what have you done this year? What have each of us done this year to bring forth unity in the African American Black community? What do you think you've done? Could I put you on the spot? Okay, what have you done? What have you done? Uh-oh, you smiling. What have you done?
Warriors.
Oh, okay. Okay. What did you say?
Warriors.
Okay, well tell them. Tell the elders.
Warriors.
I didn't hear you. Say it louder. I'm proud.
What is it?
Warriors
What is it?
initiative. We like.
Talk to them. Talk to them. See, we talk, better yet, if you want to, you might do it like this. Pull your phone out and talk to the phone, because sometimes that's easier for younger folks. We're not used to talking to the actual people. Let me ask one of them first then, okay? Have them tell you. One of y'all want to say what you think you've done for unity?
I supported Black businesses.
Whoa, uh-oh, look out. Do you own a Black business?
Yes.
Okay. Not only do you support Black businesses, but you own Black businesses. Okay. So that's kind of that's it. Mama read it.
I support and own African people all over the world.
Okay. Brother Cleve?
Me,
Yeah, you.
I came to help build this. Everything here I help do. I'm not gonna say always. I strive to be there as much as I can.
Okay. For me, I'm trying to make sure that I'm understanding our correct history and remembering it and embracing it. And I'm also trying to engage with the present and what the young folks are doing and how they are taking our tradition and what they're doing with it. And then the other one I'm trying to do with the unity is trying to engage the ones who are dealing with the future and trying to make sure that our tradition is a part of that. So I'm looking at it from that perspective. So is unity hard to describe?
Yeah, actually, it depends.
I don't think we can hear you.
It depends. I think it depends because sometimes it can be hard like they was having trouble saying how they use unity or how they use unity, but unity in itself is not that hard to understand. It's togetherness.
A little louder so I can hear, please.
Unity in itself is not that hard, but using unity or describing how you use unity is a little bit harder than it seems because unity is a basic understanding of togetherness. We are all together. We are united, but staying united and using unity as much as possible is really it's hard to keep up because stuff happens, people change, and a bunch of things like that.
Question. I hear what you're saying. Is there unity with us on the internet watching this event or those who may be watching this event? Is there unity in that? Or do we all have to be in the same room?
There's definitely unity in that.
How would you say there is?
There is.
Would any else have their opinion on that? Is there unity in watching things on the internet or Zoom or something like that? Is that a form of unity?
Yes.
Okay. So would that be like my hand like this? When my hand is like this, is there unity there, or is this a better understanding of unity?
The,
Can I take a look at it again? Are they both the same, or is there a difference? Is this what we're talking about with unity as well, or is this what we're talking about as unity?
for us to, because I think the essence of the hand is
The essence
more
of the hand.
important. The essence of the hand, because both ways are useful in certain situations. If I wanted to knock somebody out, the fist is excellent for unity. But if I wanted to get a cup of water or to pour libations, the fist is not effective.
So then I have to have this kind of
Right,
unity.
right. So I think the discussion should be is more, I guess, I don't know what term I use, nuanced, because one is the essence of the hand that's important.
So it's the essence of unity itself.
It's the essence of unity itself, because when you try to, I think we might limit it by trying to have a one idea of what it's like. That's why we scream as that we don't have unity, because people have a certain picture of what that unity is, and it's not. You can't really capture unity like that. So just because we look alike and dress alike, don't mean that we're united on all fronts. We might be united in how we dress, but we're not united in all fronts.
So unity is kind of like a variable and a constant at the same time?
Yeah, wouldn't that be a paradox?
Yeah, permission to speak.
Yes. No, we're just talking, so go ahead.
Okay. Open hand. You are reaching. Open hand. This is my child. Open hand. We are reaching. Put a lot of energy and everything that goes with energy. When we do this, we have power.
Okay.
We are ready to fight.
Mm-hmm.
This is reaching
Right.
energy.
And this is
receiving.
Okay. So basically what I think we were moving along with is that there is no one definition of unity. It's like there is a definition, but when we come together and discuss it, we can say how that unity is. Is there the unity? How is that discussion made for us with the understanding on today being the first day of Kwanzaa? What would our unity look like?
Permission to speak.
No, just talk.
Okay.
We're good.
I think this room means a lot to me.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, and to have elders and nation builders building up together is this. I feel we have power working together in this room.
So the way you describe that, I'm interpreting that this way. The hand it can take variable positions because I can't hold a pencil like this, but like this I can. Also, if I'm going to use the that little device that's a nemesis, but at the same time is a friend. I have to be. So the unity takes more than one form. But my question is, how do we recognize that that's what we have? How do we? Because right now, the only understanding, and somebody correct me if I'm wrong, we only seem to recognize unity when the team that we're rooting for wins, and we say, they had unity when they won that. But what other example do we? I don't want to just talk about that today. I think there's an ongoing out discussion about what unity looks like, and I would say that that is something that we would have to discuss the rest of the day, what it looks like. But just like we said, just because we all meet at the same place, we may or may not be unified in our understanding. Our understandings may be different. So I appreciate that. Now, you younger people here, I'm gonna ask y'all a question. So I get ready to close out here because I don't want to hold y'all too long. What does this Kwanzaa thing mean? Um, Especially, I saw a shopping bag today. I should have brought it with me. I'll bring it tomorrow. It had a bunch of African symbols on it. It had African colors on it. It had the African continent, that red, black, and green on it. It had a lot of these things on it. But at the same time, stuck up within there was a menorah, not a panara. So my question is, taking a look at what is the unity around Kwanzaa for us? Do we recognize our own holiday? Now, first of all, is Kwanzaa an African American or African centered holiday?
It's African American.
What would we say on that? Everybody's opinion. Ooh, I better sit down in a regular chair.
You sit down? I got you.
I gotta get a regular chair. That thing is biting up my. Is that what it is? Oh gosh, that I hope I don't roll away in that. Okay. Okay, want to hand me that?
Hey, they're doing, I'm sorry to interrupt, but we have to leave an hour.
Yeah, I got to get ready to go too. But we leave with that question. Okay, is this do we have ownership of this event?
This event or this holiday?
Is it a holiday?
Yeah.
Well, it's really not. We can discuss this. This is an ongoing discussion because it's stuck up within a holiday, which makes it a holiday.
I'm sorry to interrupt, but I think that to me and a lot of people that I interact with, Kwanzaa is every single day. You know, it's not only from December 26th to January 1st. To me, you know, it's every single day.
Okay, is that Kwanzaa or is that the Nguzo Saba?
To me, both.
Oh, okay. All right. Good. All right. So that is an ongoing discussion. That's like the hand with its variables. Okay. Because well, first of all, thank you for for attending. I had I don't know if there's some folks outside who can't find in tomorrow. Hopefully I'll be a little different. I'm on my way down trying to get ready for that, and then I hope to see some of y'all this evening. But I'm really concerned, like you said, like the Kwanzaa, which comes from the first fruit, which basically is the harvest of what you've done all year. And so, what we are supposed to be doing is living through the principles of the Nguzo Saba. And in the Tawi family village, we also have an additional code that we live through, which is the Tawi family village pieces, which is looking at things through the lens of my aunt, or looking through the Kemetic lens and other African-centered lenses. So having that discussion and looking at it from that perspective, I totally agree with you. And we have 2 times of the year in which we bring that forward and say, this is what we've done. One of the times of the year is this time, Kwanzaa, and the other one is the Kemetic New Year, which, comes at a time where we say, this is what we've done. So if there are no other questions, because I know it's a time here to go. I really appreciate everybody coming, here. Hopefully, I haven't bored you too much. To death. Is there any question for me before we leave? I will be carrying the light, representing that light, representing the light back at the house. That's outside and inside. It's more than one light. The one outside is in a big 55-gallon container that's open. That's a lantern that sits outside, and inside is backup or candles or lanterns. Okay, they're actual flames. With those flames, what we did is we put that, representing what you said, was all through 2023, we did things. So we got to write those down so we know what we've done. And that's what that work represented, that flame represented, that lit Umoja. And then eventually the other 6 on the Chumasamba. We did work. And here's the work we did. We also lost some people. And those names, we also gained some births, and those names will be mentioned. And we're in the process of doing that. So no matter where we are, and no matter where we go, what you were saying, I totally agree with. That we carry that in Guzu Sava, the Kemetic understanding or African way of looking at things with us. And that's what is being represented at these 2 times of the year, with the celebration and all of that. A lot of folks be taking a look at it from the point of view of, let's have the party. Right, okay, we can have the party, but let's first get the understanding of why we're here and what we're doing. Then we can celebrate. Down in Dayton, where we would go the last day, and I think we're going there too. They do the Karamu at the last, what we used to do a long time ago as the final day. And all over Cincinnati, Cleveland, Dayton, all over there, they're celebrating or they're bringing forth Kwanzaa. But the question we want to know, what work are they celebrating that they've done and contributed to what we've done? And that's one of the things I hope that the Tawi Family Village will point out is the good work that is done in the community. And one of them is being involved in trying to make sure that all 5, 6, or 7 days of Kwanzaa is being represented, even and in the different areas that they're going to be involved in. So again, Mama Lona, Mama Rita, and the pump, thank you very much, Brother Cleve. Sisters, thank you very much. Brother Hatim, thank you very much. And I hope we will continue this on, and I appreciate it. Tomorrow I'll be leaving out of here and going to the first physical therapy, so I hope I make that one. Pass that with Brian Cullis.
Permission to speak.
Yeah, oh yeah, you can speak
You know,
anytime.
last night I got a message in my cellular phone, and it was a regular rock and a huge candle.
Oh,
And to me, this morning, I forgot that I was supposed to, go downstairs so Sister Luna come and pick me up. And I would say that was the first time I've been late because she was there waiting for me for at least 10 minutes because it was like I was in bed, you know. And as she came to my mind, I said, oh, where's Sister Luna? And so, I was running late, and to me it's like, okay, what is really happening because it's still, in Benin, in West Africa, they're having the whole work activities, and to me it's okay, okay, let me see, put some Africa from Benin, put some outfit from Benin,
right.
So And okay, sit alone downstairs. And where's my coffee? You know. So thank you so much for having all of us together as a family, because it takes me back 47, 48 years ago
Yeah,
when I have, a Cameroonian child,
yeah,
and I feel like holding this child is like having another Cameroonian child. It was
yeah.
African child,
Right.
from Ghana, and all of us, having our children and, having so many support, for all of you,
Yeah.
to raise our children all over the world.
Yes. I appreciate that because I went through the same thing. For those of you who don't know, I had to spend yesterday um, with the call from the oldest daughter that the husband had made the journey back into hospice, and the nurse was there with a 24-hour deadline thing. So we all had to, go there. But at the same time, I was trying to get myself ready for the, the community thing. And it was like, oh my gosh. I have to call you back, please. Thank you. That was joint implant. Oh my God. Okay.
So let's close out, Tony, so you can get to what you're doing.
No, we're gonna close. Yeah, but what I'm saying is, so that was with that. So I had to be. So we went to the house, and the nurse was there, and so all night now I've been waiting. For that. And today is the day that my mom passed. So it's this whole. So what you were saying, but I think we're right on time.
I know, and then I have to share, and
And so
I
the
apologize for you
concept, right?
continue talking.
She's the
But
constant,
at the end of January,
right?
the Glenn bunch, the Glenn family,
Right,
is open the culture and reasoning
right,
to have a new child
right.
that the mother of or three children. And it's, so when you said, something's happening,
Yeah,
leaving us physically, another person is coming. And I
yeah,
have to deal with that, another child coming,
right,
and because I have some issues that I have to solve myself
right.
before I can accept that child coming to this world.
Yeah, I hope I
Thank
know.
you for listening.
Thank you. So we'll begin to close up now. So we'll stand and close. Normally we would be playing our favorite song, but we're just gonna stand and brother, quick, could one of you young ladies come on this side of me?
You're going to put the center.
Oh, that's not mine. Oh, he's in the, okay, good. Before we touch hand, we want to take our left hand and put it up with the palm up. Left hand with the palm up means that we're ready to receive information. That's our heart side, because we're going to receive it with our heart, and we're going to receive it with our mind. Our heart and mind are one. Our right hand, we want to take our right hand and place it with the palm down. And that means we're going to give information. Okay? So we're receiving and giving. And then we're going to swing them out to the side and connect with the person next to us. And we're protecting him. Okay, here. Yeah, right. Here, put your other hand over here. There you go. And we're going to say Harambe, which is pulled together. How many times you want to say this?
6.
Oh, look out now. Okay, here we are. We ready? You kick us off. Harambe! 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 Oh, he liked that. He liked that. Thank you.
Thank you.
Thank you. Mama Lona, Mama Rita, thank you very much.
We did it together.
Yeah, at least,
Stretch it out.
Hand up.
And thank you.
Like this.
I'll see you.
Hold your
I'm
hand.
trying to. Where's my glasses?
Only
This
way
one
it's
too.
going because I have a 10 o'clock.
Huh?
I have a 10 o'clock.
Flip them. Flip them.
What'd she say?
I have
Yeah,
a 10
I
o'clock.
flip
I
over.
can make-
Oh yeah, I do too. Thank you.
Okay.
Is this one not going?
Please,
I'm not
Sure they
supposed
get
to
out.
be a joining plant
Okay.
what's
today.
wrong?
Thank
No, I'm
you
just
very
checking this
much.
stuff. I'm just checking this stuff. It wasn't.
Make sure they
Okay.
get out.
Okay.
I'll see y'all.
Unity.
See you later.
I'll see y'all
Thanks.
tonight.
Yeah. See you
Okay,
tonight.
what do we have to do tonight?
6
What?
o'clock. 5 o'clock we need to be at the
So
place.
you're coming?
Yeah.
You're
No,
coming?
I thought it start.
It
You
starts
gotta
at
be there
6.
5.
You gotta
No,
be
it's
there
not-
5 or you won't get in.
Oh, okay.
Oh no, you'll get in at 5:30 with the regular
Oh, okay.
audience.
Well, if we marching in, you have to be there for 5.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't know what I promise I will be ready this time. Okay. Beautiful. I send it to her.
Huh?
I said I send it to Tony. I don't have anything else to do. I said, I don't.
Hey, thank y'all.
You didn't bring a coat? I thought you wore a coat.
Please note that our menu options have
Is that
recently
your
changed.